Can't see us. Did you forget what you were doing? Hey, everybody. Welcome in.
Welcome to the ranch.
Eric went to go live and didn't
hitting wrong buttons, and
I
I
didn't
don't
get you a
know.
drink either.
I feel like it's been forever since I've done this. I
Started
can't.
up?
I just forget it.
I'll go get you a drink. I didn't get you a drink. I'm sorry.
I got drinks coming.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
That's what happens when you got peasants. I mean kids.
Yeah.
They're there to serve you.
Yes.
Just realized my hair is like really crazy. How's the weather where everybody is? Welcome to the ranch. Welcome in, everybody. This is definitely an odd start to everything that's going on. We're
It's been crazy.
running behind a bit this evening because we got family stuff going on, and
oh yeah, I'm taking votes. Jonathan's like, no. I was like, I'm taking a vote. We'll
of course, it's always about timing. So running behind. But how about that weather? How about that? Let's talk about that.
Gorgeous today.
That we went from a brisk 30s degree day for several weeks, and the last couple days we've been sitting at like 80 degrees. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm protesting the fact that we're getting such hot/warm temperatures in February. So at work, I've had some very, very large projects, not large in size, but large in like importance. And I had to schedule them for the cold part of the year. And so Monica likes to remind me when I complain about the temperature, about how she's like, it does get cold down here in Texas too. And so when we were getting into the end of January, it was starting to warm up. And I said to her, I was like, what happened to the temperature? And she's like, February is the coldest month in Texas. And I said, okay, that's great. So I just so happened to have all these projects rolling. And out of nowhere, we went from our 30-degree days up to like 80 some degrees.
It was 81 today. It was
so
amazing.
All these, did you try it? Well, hold on. How do I know it's hot? Hold on.
So hot.
It's hot. Whew.
You gotta spill it again.
Thank you. All right. Anyway, so because the temperatures are so warm now where I work, I have to now have extra work to try to figure out how we're going to keep people nice and cool in February because we don't have enough air conditioning.
It'll be cooler later. It's getting cooler.
Okay.
It'll be raining next week. Apparently it's going to rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
So my hair is all like crazy because the Jeep.
Yeah, the Jeep.
Which I don't really like to drive to work, but I've had to because of some car issues. But
I need to call him tomorrow.
Man, my hair was
blowing in the wind today.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
The top was off. I rolled up next to this Corvette today on the highway. And I just looked at his Corvette was nice. I'm not a Corvette guy, but this one was nice. It was black with these red rims, and the red rims were like this deep, like candy apple red. And they were like shiny.
The little specks of glitter.
No, there was no glitter.
Oh.
You just ruined the excitement out of that. But anyway, I just looked over at the dude. I felt like we connected because I looked at him and I just like pointed at him and he just gave me a thumbs up. And I'm like, you're enjoying your ride, buddy. We both had our top down.
It's very nice.
We're top, the front section. So it was like a T-top. Oh, it was delightful.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very much so. Well, enough about story time. I say we say hello to all the wonderful guests that decided to come in here once again.
Say hello to our friends.
Let's see. We got Gwen over at Broke Cowgirl Homestead.
Hey.
Howdy, y'all. I hear her saying that in my head. Scott with Rambling with the Brooms. What's going on? I was thinking about the cruise. Is the cruise coming up?
Yes, August this year. Isn't that so fun?
I was riding home and I was like,
then people are cruising in August. Yeah, they're going to go cruising in August.
All right.
That's exciting.
See here. We got Jesse with Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. Thank you so much for coming in.
I hear Miss Ann in my mind going, hello, everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nancy over at Our Treasured Home.
Hey, Miss Ann. She's here too.
We got the
Hello.
stinky and Dale.
No, she's not stinky. That was last week, and that was not stinky. She's not stinky.
So you're not denying that she was stinky?
No, that was not her being stinky. That was me talking about something that sounded like I was making her be stinky, but it wasn't.
I see.
Miss Jeannie Lipsky out there in California.
California.
Yeah.
All right.
Mr. Troy, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Fun folks.
Yeah.
That's somebody who knows me right there. I'm a fun guy.
Yeah. Rebecca, Touch by Yarn. Hello. You didn't miss our live. You're right here.
You're right here.
You're here now.
Right here.
Hey, Brampton Gardner. Hello. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Heather Lanscrone's in here. How are you? Hopefully you're doing great today. Yeah, Jesse said we have a cold front coming in. It's been in Houston, 84 today, and it's dropped to 70 already. Brr. It is going to get colder. But not that cold. Bro Cowgirl said they turned their AC on for a day. Yeah, it's been in the 80s too. We're going to cool off soon. Yep. She said, I don't want to hear it. It's cold up in Canada.
I know. Girl, I wish I was there.
Dex got the shivers on our walk today. But he's got such a cute little, she has a little jacket she got for him. He's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Seriously?
Yes. Jeannie said, I'm here in Southern California and it's been high in the 50s and 60s. You are cooler than we are.
I didn't believe that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they would have been probably down in the 30s if it wasn't for all them fires.
Yeah.
Warmed everything up.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
Moving right along.
Let's see. Team Tate Outdoors is here. Hey, how are you?
What's that?
Mr. Don. Don's Ramblings in here too. How are you, Don?
What's up,
Hopefully
Don?
you're doing good. Sorry, I got the yawns tonight.
Don's feeling my pain with that. I don't know if he was in here for the intro of all the craziness at work, but
it's been. Team Tate, Donovan said, is the flu down in Texas like it is up here in Oklahoma? It's been crazy. Yeah, it's been a lot of people getting the flu. We have not really caught it here. I think we kind of went through something like strep throat, like bronchitis and all that back in November. But the flu, we have not been hit by the flu, thankfully, knock on wood, that we haven't gotten it. But we do a lot of like natural remedies and things like that. So I am ready for it. I am ready. I've got all my earthly wellness on order. I've got a bunch of stuff. So I am ready to go. Rebecca says Seattle Seahawks. She's given another name. That's a good flag football team, but we want a winning team. So we can't go with the Seattle Seahawks on that one, Miss Rebecca.
Maybe we should go with the Eagles then.
Oh, let's see. Maybe they'll win. Hey, Rick from Welcome to My Cape Cod Life. How are you? Mr. Rick's in here. Oh, she said, I planted 100 onions today and got my peppers and tomato seeds started a few days ago. Yes, we transplanted. So Ezekiel, my youngest, he has been doing some, what's it called? What's the water stuff called? Oh my goodness.
I can't think when you yawn on my ear.
What's it called? What's it called? The water stuff. The hydroponics. I have a little hydroponic system. Yeah. It's just a little three thing. So Ezekiel and I put some in the hydroponics and 2 of the 3 grew. 1 may have gotten eaten by the puppy, so we won't talk about that. But we got dill and we got lemon basil and we grew them and we just potted them into real pots. Like, I didn't know if I could do it. I've never done it before where I took from the hydroponics and put it into dirt and it did great. So far, it didn't go into shock. I was really excited because he did it last night and usually by the next day, you'll see the shock if it's going to be shock. Nope. Still gorgeous today. I am so proud of him. He did it all by himself.
All right, so congratulations on that. So we're back to that again.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you, it's like choose your own adventure. Do you want to
wait? I missed her own piece of work. What did she say? Linda had it all week and then missed 3 days of work. That stinks. Oh no, Heather's still having one of her legs is still, but healing. That's good.
Hey Rick, what's going on over my Cape Cod Life?
Yeah, I just.
I think there was.
Brandon Gardner said, "Can't touch this." That should be the team name.
Did you say hi to Jennifer Ocean Homestead?
Hey, Jennifer, how are you? I saw her come in and I didn't get a chance to say hi. How are you today? Thanks for coming in.
So do we want
Miss Beth is in here.
Okay.
Not BNS Odyssey. She's coming in as Beth Cornett tonight. Coming in her own. What? Okay.
Choose your own adventure. Do you want to talk about illness and some of my thoughts about that?
Okay.
Or we want to go into gardening, unless you had something else you were going to talk about.
Well, make sure you vote on our poll because my poll tonight is part of a family thing we were dealing with right before we got in here. And the poll tonight is, what's a better team name for the kids' flag football team? What's a good team name? Is it the Crimson Raiders, which is now at 0%? Or is it the Lone Star Legends at 89%? Everybody's loving the Lone Star Legends. Was that what it was? Lone Star Legends?
You don't even know what it is.
I don't remember. Anyway, and then neither. I'll add mine in the comments. And we did get a few in the comments.
What's going on, Miss Gail?
Hey, yes.
Welcome
Go Eagles
in.
fly. Eagles fly. That's what we're chanting on Sunday. Fly, Eagles fly. So yeah, going to be getting all my veggie seeds started this week. Gardening.
What if we name the team
Beth forgot to change channels. Me too. I do it all the time.
My Homies?
Ew, no, that's disgusting. No.
I think
Because everybody's going to be on there crying like little babies.
I think
Oh, no. I'm the one sending the email. That's nasty. You know what? You are going to be blue
Texas
now.
My Homies.
It's going to be the Lone Star Legends and you're going to be blue. That's it. That's just, ugh. Hey, Treasure Hunter Neil, how are you? Welcome in.
Maybe we get those little stickers, the sheriff sticker that we can put on there.
That'd be the cutest thing.
Yeah, that's why I don't like that name, because it sounds like a little kid name.
No, it sounds fun. It sounds like a good kid.
It
Jonathan
sounds fun.
Jonathan said he likes that one too.
Well,
It's his
Jonathan
team.
doesn't have good decision-making skills.
He's 16.
I know. We need to pray for him.
You need to plant some herbs and flowers too. Got to find another teacher. Okay. I know I need cold water.
Or we could talk about yawning.
Yawning right now. Okay, let me do this again. Right. I was good. I was doing good. Sorry. Okay. Hey, Dan, how are you? Real pots, Monica? Are they fake pots? No, I mean, like I took them from the hydroponic and put them in with dirt. Okay. Go ahead. So let's talk about what do you think about the flu thing first, and then we're going to go to gardening.
Well, so the other day I was riding with someone.
Lone Star Lobos.
maybe I was on a phone call. Maybe that's what it was. But what I found very interesting, and I asked the question, was, do we think that do we feel like these are like the classic flus, or do we feel like now that COVID hit, am I allowed to even say that anymore? Now that the congressional report came out and everything, well, I don't want to make this too political, but what I do want to say is because of the
keeping it sunshine and sprinkles.
Because of the vid, it definitely, all these illnesses have now made me think, are they legit or are they also man-made stuff?
I'm going to say, let me put my tinfoil hat on really quick.
Because before you go into your explanation, the reason why
all of them are man-made
is because, wait, what?
Go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
All of them nowadays are odd. Like they're not ones that you normally see or we've experienced in the past.
Flu? It's been around for years.
Well, right. But what I'm saying is, like, normally when you get the flu, you get a fever. You feel really bad. You vomit. Whatever else, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's not really, to me, it's not like it's like a really low grade fever. You just sort of feel bad, and it takes like forever. Like before, when you got the flu, you get it, a couple days, done.
Okay, I have an answer for that.
Okay, go ahead.
So what happens is our country, U.S. I don't know about the other countries. Our United States is so medically charged. Everything is pharmaceutical, shoving everything down your throat. So immediately when you get that fever, the first thing you do is take some Tylenol, take some Motrin, take some, got to get that fever gone. So you squash the fever. Now, what's a fever do? The fever is actually your body working against whatever funk is happening. Your body is trying to fight it naturally. So when you squash the fever, you squash your body's ability to do its job. So people are so trained to give yourself medicine, to go get medicated, that all you do is just put medicine in your body, which prolongs the illness. If you let it be and you just treat you help the symptoms and you supplement them, you're going to recover and you're not going to get it again. You're not going to get it again. But when you take pharmaceuticals, then now you have a chance of side effects, because Tylenol is like, oh, we all take Tylenol. Yeah, no, there are symptoms and side effects from Tylenol. So there you go. That's why it's different now, because 40 or 50 years ago, it was a lot different. People weren't throwing so many pharmaceuticals at it. You weren't being given so many things in your arms, and you weren't being inundated with all this stuff. Yeah, I'm a little cuckoo loco, but you know what? Honestly, it is what it is. Okay, so wait, there's some good names here. I feel lick downs, messed up immune systems. She meant lockdowns. Could have been lick downs too. Lick downs will really mess your immune system up. Honestly.
It's like Elf where he's taking the gum from underneath the handrail.
Yeah. Anyway, Monica has one of those 5-gallon bucket mugs. I do. So if you take cold things and you put it on your head, it helps. It helps with the yawning. But yeah, we're glad we never did either. Yeah, it was one of those things we definitely didn't. Yeah, lick downs and lockdowns coming. The flu virus changes every year, has for years and years. Exactly. But you're not supposed to be able to get the same one over and over, because if your body actually fights it, then it hits it. Yeah, see, there you go. It's, how would she say? There's over 40 different strains of flu of the what you call it's flu. Some are worse than others, and some are basically nothing. Exactly. So you can't really treat it. You just have to get through it and let your body fight it so that it doesn't get again. Don said, I was sick last Monday and have been fighting some kind of crud. I don't think it's the vid. I've been sick every year since then. Never got sick before. I barely take any meds. I don't know now. Hey, Don, let me know if what you're feeling sick. And if you guys get sick next time, I'm going to send Eric some stuff. I'll send Eric with some things and give you some natural remedies. I'm telling you, or I'll take a picture of what we use. I'm telling you, it's been great for us. I was, you kind of hit it with whatever symptoms you're dealing with, and you just kind of help the symptoms ride through. Your body will work it out. Yeah, never reduce the fever unless it's super high, and then let it kill the stuff. Exactly. Hey, Brittany Daniels, how are you? The Flagon Dragons. I love it. Flagon Fighters. Some of these are good. Welcome in, Brittany, by the way. Yeah, Team Tate Outdoor says, rub some dirt on it, drink some water, and drive on. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes you just have to push through instead of giving, all these things you're putting in your body. So I think all of it, I think everything out there is really made worse. Maybe it's not man-made, but they're exacerbated by all the man-made stuff. There you go. 40 or 50 years ago, people also ate better than they do now. Yep, that's exactly true. And when your body's full of junk and your gut is messed up and you don't have good gut health, your body can't heal right.
Facts.
Eating all that processed foods, all that junk, flagging bandits. Why are we flagging everything? Oh, because it's flag football. Check my text. I have questions about a monkey. Mindy, are you serious right now?
Michael Robinson, what is going on, man? Mike, how do I know you? I think I know. Is this guy on your side, my side? How do we know this guy?
Michael Robertson. I'm not sure. I'm just looking. He just came in from Facebook.
He came in last week too. I think I know who he is.
Okay. Welcome in. When I went to boot camp, I got some more shots in processing the day, and you can shake a stick at. We just didn't have the reporting on it like now. Yeah, that's the thing. Catch me if you can. That's a good one. That said, we don't take all that stuff. I had 3 kids and never took Tylenol with any of them. Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. What was I going to say? When I was a kid, I didn't get as many shots as I do now. Even when my older kids got it, it's just, they didn't have as many shots back then. So it's a lot different. Flag assassins. That's funny. My grandma used to say a kid needed enough dirt to build their immunity. That's exactly it. Hey, Rudy, welcome in here. Thanks for coming in. End Zone Savages. Ooh.
He's got a dark side to him.
That's some good stuff. Yeah. He's looking up the stuff that I looked up earlier.
Those are the same exact ones you found?
No, I didn't see that one. I'm just saying he's probably good at this. What'd she say? I am beyond tired of medications in general. As a low-income autistic woman without an intellectual disability with 4 other diagnosed disability, I am just getting side effects right away. Yeah. It's going to happen, right? Yeah. I want to eat better, but I need some of that amazing beef from y'all. Come on down. Come get some beef. Michael Robertson said, I'm good. Yeah.
Polk, that's what I thought it was.
Polk?
That's where I knew him from. The mechanical company.
Oh, okay. There you go. Sometime down the road. Oh, yeah. She was saying she keeps getting side effects right away or sometime down the road. Yeah. Oh, that stinks.
Michael, I've actually thought about you quite a bit. I don't know where you are nowadays, but DM, however you're in here. I don't know how you found this.
You're in Facebook. You can always private message Bland's Promised Land Ranch on Facebook, or you can go to Instagram, and you can go to Instagram and DM Bland's Promised Land Ranch over there, or you can just email us at plranch2014@gmail.com.
Wow.
Get in touch with Eric so he can get in touch with you.
Wow.
Because apparently he needs to get in touch with you.
I do like the Gladiators. That's a good name.
End Zone Gladiators. Snapmasters.
How about if we call American Gladiators?
No.
Ode to the Old Show.
The Texas Gladiators.
Nah.
Hunt County Gladiators.
Nah.
I also need adaptive cooking lessons because I have fine motor issues in both my hands caused by the autism. Well, see, and that's the thing. You can learn to do certain things. I think it's awesome that you know what the deal is, right? You know where your abilities are, and where you need to work further. And I think that's awesome because you're going to, learn how to get those. You're going to learn more and learn how to further what your abilities are. Texas turf tornadoes. Oh my gosh. Let's say, yeah, Morgan's is coming out on Tylenol and Aleve. It's scary because I don't think aspirin. I have to take something. Yeah, me too.
Well, okay, so that's the thing too, though, with
the road runners.
The age of information where we are now, we can do that research.
Thanks, Jesse.
Whereas in the old days, like since my mom and dad aren't here, are not in here, I'll go ahead and say it. The older folks were of a generation where it was, what did the doctor say?
Yeah.
The doctor is always right. The doctor went to school for this. The doctor is smarter. And
that doctor might have been gotten in D. He might have been bottom of his class.
What's wrong with D's?
I don't want the D doctor. I want the A doctor.
My
grandma always told me, made me watch American Gladiators in the 90s. Nobody was allowed to change the channel. That was literally the best. I love those classic 90s shows.
Remember Nitro?
Yes. They were the best. Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious. Flaggers now. Brampton Gardner says, I get a couple of D's. Get off of there. Get off.
What did she mean by that?
She was in school and she got D's in school.
Yeah.
I can't stop. Keep it down. Gold diggers. That's funny. My mama is anaphylactic to Tylenol since she has a reaction back to it in early 22 when she had to have my dad drive her to hospital. Oh my goodness, Brittany, that's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of people having reactions to different things. Okay, so we talked about the medicines.
So when we talk about reactions, though, this is a question I have to ask because ever since there was mandatory jabs, I've always asked the question, did you have these issues prior to?
Or after, yeah. Sneak attack.
Because I know a lot of people that...
Oh, Lone Star Legends are getting it.
I know a lot of people who, once they've had certain stuff, then their body does or does not accept certain things.
Yeah.
So I guess, the combination, but I will be honest with you. I think that there is Knight Rider. I think that there's definitely, we have a compounding problem because of the foods we eat, the medications that we take, and vaccinations and stuff like that. And I think that it's hard, but so the question is, do you just give up on it or do you start somewhere and try to do better? Just like Team Tate was saying about wanting to eat better. So how do you do that?
Not fast, just furious. No, don't put that one up. 90 shows.
Anyway.
Yeah, good one.
It's definitely just something. And the reason why I asked that too, because we have, I talked about this last week. We have this exercise challenge, if you will, the stair climb at the building that I'm in.
Yeah.
And so many people, because it's not easy, are content with just not doing it. And it's like anything else in life that's worth having, they say, right? That's the old saying, anything worth having is worth working for. And so, a lot of times people ask us why we raise our own beef, why we do, raise our own foods and things like that. And I can't, unless you're on board with the fact that you're eating garbage, no one understands why you put all that work in.
Yeah.
Some people do it just because it's fresh vegetables or it's fresh whatever.
Yeah. He said overachievers. That's another one. That's a good one, actually, too. Jennifer Ocean said, I never trusted doctors. I learned to diagnose and treat myself for most things. And with stuff doctors aren't allowed to know about or to tell you about. And I have a feeling that's a lot of homeopathy and a lot of those plant medicines that you just don't get at the doctors. That's why when I had some bad back issues last year, I went to come and take it. That flag, that's funny. I went to the chiropractor, and the chiropractor wasn't helping. It was a new chiropractor. It wasn't my chiropractor that's good. And I went to another place, and then I found a holistic doctor that was doing ozone injections and like natural things instead of all this other stuff. She would do vitamin C infusions and D infusions and all these different things that you could get. And that is the type of doctor that I want to talk to. One that is all about really how your body is healing itself and how your body is responding to the things that are being put in it, and how you can heal and how you can, work your body out. So she was saying, the only problem that I was having was with my adrenal glands. I needed to fix my adrenals. My cortisol was high and things like that. I think a lot of people have a problem with that these days, especially women my age are having trouble with that as you go through like peri or early menopausal things. And so that's one of the things, if you grow your own food and you eat your own meat and you have your own things like that, then you can start to heal your body. The average American doesn't cook their own food. They go out all the time and they fix something at home. It comes out of a box. It's true. I've been trying to be intentional about making more things and not buying them.
And that's part of the epidemic as well, is even if it's homemade, it's still, like she says, it's out of the box.
Yeah.
And it's made of all the stuff that you're going to go buy anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another thing. These are some really good gridiron words. Pigskin pirates. That's good. Brittany says, when I don't get the sensation of when I'm hungry and full, and I believe prescribed anxiety medicines may be a part of that problem. Yeah. I mean, that might be an issue, and that's hard. Rick said, I have no issues with homeopathic remedies, but I have going through cancer. I'm grateful for medical science. Absolutely. I think there's definitely a time and a place for certain things. I think that if you can get through certain things you're dealing with, and you're willing to try a natural route, or you're willing to go a more holistic or natural route, then go for it. Try it. More power to you. But if your body and your brain and if the Lord is leading you in that area to say, okay, you need to go with these medicines, then you go do. You got to go with what God has given you the knowledge to do, right? I feel like sometimes I feel like always God will lead you in that direction of what he feels best for you at the time.
And I think the other part of that is, and I don't want to come off like I'm knocking medicine, because I do believe there's a place for it. I just think sometimes I guess the comparison for me is like when people are overweight, they want to go and get the lap band or the medical procedure.
They don't do lap band anymore. It's not even that. It's like different. It's like all gastric bypass stuff that's different. But they do the Ozempic. That's the new thing. Ozempic.
I'm trying to think of like Dr.
Nalzardan.
Yeah, that guy. Anyway, so they do all the things, but like you see on that show, My 600-Pound Life, is that he won't even do the surgery until they learn to break the habit.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the stuff that, again, I think that medicine has its place. I just don't think that it should be
right there.
The number one.
Yeah.
What?
She said doctors have their place, but they do focus more on fixing rather than prevention.
Yeah.
And, we definitely try
to, and most of the time, outside of most people who do like an annual checkup of some sort, don't really, when we go to the doctor, we're not going for them to give us like maintenance ideas, right? We're going to them because there's a problem.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the trick then, that you go to the doctor while you're feeling good and let him do examinations. But also, see, this is where I have a problem with that though too, because
Victory Vipers, that's a good one. Sorry.
We're not doing the Vipers. We've already talked about that.
Touchdown Titans. Anyway, sorry. Braden Huntsberger, how are you? Welcome in. Thanks for coming in, Braden. Appreciate you coming in. I'm sorry, you were saying something. I'm sorry. You totally got you sidetracked.
I don't know. Now you got me distracted.
I know. I don't feel natural and medical needs to be at odds. I think it's best when they work together. I 100% agree. I think there's a place for everything. And I think it's definitely awesome when it works together. One of the things that I really wanted to practice with my kids this year is growing those medicinals. It was so exciting the other day when my daughter-in-law came over and she's like, okay, I have a list of all these medicinals that I want to grow. And I'm like, okay. So she is, going through Blitz Brigade. I like it. But she's going through, and she went through all of my seeds, and we found all of the things she wanted except for aloe vera and strawberries. She wanted to grow strawberries, but all the other medicinals that she wanted to grow besides aloe vera, she was able to find in my collection. And so I'm excited that she's able to grow these things and, be able to grow them for her and my son, to be able to put them together. And she was like, yeah, just so you know, I will, whatever I grow, if I grow it and make some tinctures and grow these medicinal, make these medicinal concoctions, I'll share with you. And I'm like, sounds good to me. So I'm excited because together, as a family, we can build our medicinal and our medicine cupboard with all these natural things. Yeah. I can tell you a whole lot of stuff. I just can't post it publicly. I got you. I understand that for sure. That's awesome. So yeah, I think that's great. I called originally for my mom. I no longer have to blow my nose all day anymore these days. My mom eats gluten-free and she no longer has digestive issues and is no longer having diarrhea either. Yeah, it's really a huge thing. Not able to with the healing and everything. It's amazing. Hey, John and Sarah, Two Doves, Bees and Gardens is in here. How are you? Flag Force. Don't forget to vote on our poll. Eric is officially going to be a coach for my 16-year-old son's flag football team. And I don't know if you guys remember Gary. He used to come in here. He had the little Trump face on here. He'd come in our live sometimes. He's going to be a part of that team with our 16-year-old. So I'm really excited that Eric is coaching the boys this year. I love watching Eric and the kids be a part of organized sports. Eric is super excited. You can see his face. Super exciting. But they really needed coaches this year. And the coolest part is that our 23-year-old is going to coach with him. That's super exciting because that's something you've never done before is coach with your son. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, now I feel really old.
That you're coaching with your son.
Now
yeah.
I feel like Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Sr. I'm the senior.
He's the junior. Junior was always better.
Oh,
No
he
offense.
was way better.
Yeah.
No,
I went to the doctor.
That.
I go to the doctor when I'm good, but I know as a patient that makes a doctor's eyes roll. Yeah, I know. But yeah. A friend of my dad's beat cancer stage 4 at Mayo Clinic. They did integrated medicine that worked great for him and he beat it. I think that's awesome. Yeah, I think that's really cool. And it's really cool to have these natural doctors and to be a part of things like this. I think,
all right. What is this? Is this Kwajong? Is that what you?
I have no idea what that is. I was going to say Gingong, but it's a G. It's a J. Hey, why are you laughing at me?
It's not Zhejiang. I mean, it's a Q.
Gigong.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon.
That's I didn't say it right, but
it's a mind-body exercise that originated in China and involves meditation, breathing, and movement, also known as Qigong.
What happens to your voice when you read that?
Qigong.
Like, why does it all of a sudden
strengthens your immune system, lowers your blood pressure, reduces
there
anxiety,
we go.
and relieves
this
pain.
Is it right here. This is
Texas team. Yes, a team. The ditties. Oh yeah, we could do the ditties. Involves meditation, deep breathing, and a calm state of mind. Improves coordinating slow flowing movements. This is just like not Chuck Norris. What's his name? Bruce Lee. This is like Bruce Lee medicine. A Chinese exercise that involves slow, precise movements, breathing, and meditation. Was he Chinese?
Yes.
Proves balance, flexibility, and muscle strength. Did you just practice Qigong, Qigong. It increases your brain power, overall well-being, muscle strength, immune system, bones, balance, joints, cardiovascular system, connectivity, connective flexibility, and mood. No. More like Qigong. Yeah, I got that. Qigong. You got to have that special play, the annexation of Puerto Rico, obscure reference there. Oh, yeah. See, you could have some really cool plays like that where it's like Texas team stuff. So it's like a history lesson and sports references. I love it.
Boy, that sounds really interesting.
Antibiotic, even though she doesn't prescribe. Oh, yeah. All that stuff. Oh, my gosh. It's terrible. It's like Tai Chi as well. Kung Fu and Tai Chi mixed together for Qigong. Okay, I'm not going to say that.
Is she here? Nah.
Qigong. I'm going to remember that now.
Oh, my goodness.
Whenever I think of Brampton Gardner doing like exercising, I'm just going to think about you asking that. I don't go to the doctor unless I feel like I'm crawling to the grave. And when you go to a doctor, you might be crawling into the grave, went to the doctor's office.
Whoa. You took it too far.
Army crawling right in there. Tai Chi is a martial art, but I hope your opponent doesn't move. Tai Chi is what?
It's a martial art, but your opponent can't move because it's like slow movements.
I'm doing yoga on my mat right now. Haha. What are you doing? Sleeping sister? What TV? What? I'm just trying to think of different ones while she's sitting here watching.
Sleeping sister?
Yeah. It's where you're like this, where you're watching TV. Tackle Titans, defense dominators, defense. I'm doing yoga. Anyway, yeah. So all this medicine and all these things can go right into gardening because when you grow your own stuff.
Yeah.
She's in pigeon pose currently. What is that?
That's where you just stand in one spot?
Nuh-uh. How are you typing doing pigeon pose? It's a yoga posture stretches the hip flexors, glutes, and lower back. It's after the bird shape of reserves performed.
Yeah.
Pigeon pose.
That looks like it's comfortable.
Yeah, that foot is like all wackadoodle in front of you.
I'm down with that. I like stretching. The older I've gotten, even more stretching. Monica decided to not
the hip
stretch.
opener. Dr. Kurtz said I have to stretch. He said you have to stretch your glutes.
I wonder.
My glutes are too tight. That's what he said. He didn't say they were too tight. He said you need to stretch your glutes and your quads, mainly your glutes. Your glutes need a stretching. That's what he said. He didn't say us stretching. He said they need to be stretched. Yeah, it's a nice pose to sink into. Only time I'm sinking into a pose like that is if I'm in like a bathtub. I'm sinking into a bathtub.
Maybe hey, Drops, what's going on?
Hey, Drops.
We always
meditated. Yeah,
meditated. Not medicated.
Mediated. It's mediated.
Oh.
Mediated. We always mediated with breathing exercises before doing katas. And that was many martial arts. Many martial arts, like I did karate and kung fu. You have to say karate.
Why are you trying to throw accents?
That's how you're supposed to say it. Just like qigong. Home hustling hooligans. We could be since we're like homeschoolers, you guys could be the homeschool hustlers. Homeschool hustlers. We also stretched out first as well.
That's good news.
Yeah, it could be tight nerves too. You think my nerves are in my butt? Because your glutes are in your butt, right?
Your glutes are not in your butt.
Your glutes are your butts. Dynamic D's. And that don't mean Dallas. Defenses. D's winners.
Okay, you got really.
Yes.
Yeah, if you could encourage Monica to
send me
stretch,
links.
I'd love
I need
to
ones
see
that are not like dumb. Like I can't do dumb stuff.
She fits in the category of it's not easy that she doesn't want to do it.
I tried Pilates one time and I couldn't barely move. I hurt my back so bad. I was like, Pilates it's
hard.
Not for me.
Pilates is tough. Pilates is not. I originally thought that Pilates was stretching. I went to the Pilates class with the instructor at the building.
Pilates schmalates. I'm not doing it.
No, I didn't like it.
Restorative yoga, you hold the pose 3 to 5 minutes, so relax into it. Team T, are you making fun of my wife? No, that's how you say it when you're saying it like
last week you made fun of Andale. Now you're making fun of his wife?
I'm not making fun of Linda. I'm not making fun of Linda.
I think
you sound like Ross.
You might be.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's how you say it.
Who's Ross?
Huh? I sound like Ross. Maybe on Friends. Eric is the coach. Then the team name should be Snap, Crackle, Pops. Oh, since she's Asian. Yeah, I got that one. I knew that about Linda. Hey, Miss Denise, how are you? Welcome in. Nerves are all over your body.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I thought she was going to say booty, but she said body. That was
She
good.
probably misspelled it.
She meant to say booty, but she said body instead. The ref's nightmares.
Because she's in a pigeon hole right now.
So if Monica's threatening a parking lot, she's going to do the hop, hold your hands up and holler, she gone. Yes, I am. I don't think I can do the splits anymore though. No, I ain't be ever doing splits. Never be doing the splits. Nope. The Sunday Soldiers. That's a good one. Luke was trying to get into the Crimson Raiders a little too deep. So he was like, Crimson for the blood of Jesus, the Raiders. And he had some sort of Raider thing. But
because they pillaged the people. So.
Oh, okay. That sounds rough, though.
It's
so we'd be pillaging for the blood of Jesus.
What do you want to be called? The Sparkles?
I like Sparkles. How about the Bearded Wonders? Yeah, but only Eric has a beard.
You know, here, okay, we got a lot of very creative and smart people in here. This is what I'm going to say. Whatever our team name should be, it should be almost like something that mocks the other team. So that whenever the parents yell out like, yay, let's go, fill in the blank, it's like a slam on the other team.
So you just be called the Winners.
That's not very creative.
Oh, you mean when they call out for their own? You mean our parents call out our team?
Yeah.
Let's go Winners. Yeah, I like that.
That's dumb.
I was working on my splits earlier. Got to get back. Gridiron Gazelles. It sounds like a zoo though.
and also over in Africa. So
Yeah, we're in Texas.
Maureen, what's going
Hey,
on?
Maureen, how are you? I'm sorry, I still have it on the pigeon pose or the capotasana.
I'm still confused about the accent.
I don't know where that one came from. That might have been
You just
my Mexican accent. Capotasana. I don't know. That's not Spanish either. Okay, so that's capotasana. I don't know what accent that is. That might be.
what are you looking at?
I'm looking at the pigeon pose. Another name for pigeon pose, the capotasana. I don't know.
Do you ever notice like when you see certain words, you do kind of relate it to whatever language you know best?
I know Spanish pretty well, so.
All right.
Flag friends. What do you go? What do you think
Flag
go
friends.
Viking means? It means to raid, raid, raid. Oh yeah, and they say skull, and that doesn't mean score. It means something
No,
else.
they don't. You just
They
made it,
say skull.
you just made it out like it was a soccer match.
No, they say it like. Well, they say skull, skull, skull.
That
They chant
means
it like that.
That means
But does it mean
destroy,
kill?
pillage,
No, it
kill.
doesn't. It doesn't mean 3 words. What does it mean?
All of it.
What does skull mean?
Yeah, it's all.
I looked it up one time because I wrote it for the kids.
I can't talk to Spanish-speaking people
It's a battle
without
cry.
doing the stupid Spanish accent. I'm so stupid
Yeah.
when I do it, and it happens
Yeah.
automatically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes
Late
out.
2023, I found and bought a $5 shampoo bar along with 2 bottles of oils with essential.
Oh, to keep the
ingredients.
seborrheic dermatitis at bay. Yeah,
Mm,
I need to work on my glutes. It's weak. How about Qigong as a tea name? There you go. I like Sparkles. I actually pick up accents too. Yeah, I know. See, Jennifer said nothing's wrong with Sparkles. That's what Paul Case calls me. Yeah, Sparkles is great.
Okay.
Sparkles is
Bunch
perfect.
of young men.
What do you think Go Vikings means? It means to raid, raid, raid. Oh, that's right. He just said that.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, go Flagtastic Flyers. Yeah. Grab some fake beards for the team. It's mental intimidation. That would be weird. Yoga is Sanskrit words.
Hey, look, if they
I don't
want
know
to,
what Sanskrit is.
if they want to quit and not play us because we intimidate or just come off weird with a bunch of like fake beards, I'm down.
Texas Thunderbolts, as in ride the lightning. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's not Spanish. Maureen knows that's not Spanish. So nice
What's
try.
not
Can you say her last name?
Armendariz. 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 I don't know. I have to see it close. Hold on. Let me take my glasses off. Let me look right here.
So then the question is, when you do your accents with Spanish or whatever, do you do that also if you meet somebody that's from the country, like that's super country?
Yes, probably. I meant
Do you?
what? Do a super country voice?
You just did it right there.
Yeah. Nothing
Super
comes right.
country.
You started to steal the ball from the other team, right? I know that's what he was thinking. You're raiding the other team, right? Yeah. Texas Thunderbolts. Yeah. End Zone Emperors. I'm not going to mention Sparkle Sock's name. Dope. Ancient Hindu. Oh, okay. Sanskrit is ancient Hindu. Not that smart. I know some good mantras in Sanskrit.
I don't.
That's ancient Hindu. Sanskrit is ancient Hindu.
I got it.
Not Spanish.
Why is
Zone
Jennifer
breakers.
No.
She's really smart.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. When I'm down south, I'm all about using y'all. Right, Rick? You can't help it. It comes out. Just like when I go back to Maryland, I get super city and super loud. I mean, I'm loud already, but I'd be getting
I don't
loud.
think the volume changes.
You don't think the volume changes?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I allow my real country to come out. Yeah. When you're down south, how much more south do you want to? I mean, obviously Texas is more south than Oklahoma, but Oklahoma's pretty south.
Well, if he goes really far south,
He's in Florida.
or Mexico,
Yes,
that
but
was
Florida
a good.
is
That was
closer.
that was a good try.
I'm talking about United States,
He's in Oklahoma.
but I'm talking about United States.
How
He
is
lived in
Florida?
Florida. Florida is further south than Texas.
Yeah. Are you talking about the
The Keys
The
doesn't
Key-
matter.
yeah, the Keys?
He lived there.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, He's further. It's further.
Do
south.
they actually have a country accent down there?
I don't know. I feel like that.
I
I feel like if you lived in the Florida Keys, you spoke like
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I feel like if you're in the Florida Keys, I feel like you're just like, I don't even know what accent I would expect for people down there.
This is definitely not Florida.
What? Wait, huh? What? What is he saying? Chichiet, no, you yont to. Oh, he said yont to. I see yont to. Chichiet, no, you yont to. How about redneck kickstart? Kickster? No, we're not saying that one. This is a Christian homeschool group. Flagged for excessive celebration. That's a long name.
That's what I'm talking about. That's on the right path. That's not the one, but it's on the right path.
You could be the What a Winners.
Like Whataburger?
Yes, because I'm wearing my Whataburger shirt. You could be What a Winners.
Oh my goodness.
What a Winners. Whataburger is like the like national burger. If Texas was a nation. Just saying. See, Jennifer's loaded with info. She's got it. What did you just say, Donovan? No, it's all Hispanic. Nah, Yontu is not Hispanic. Oh, down in the Keys is all Hispanic. Are you serious? For real?
Cuban.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. The grid irony. Oh, I love it. Fourth and long shots. South Florida doesn't have as much of a fourth accent. I think she meant South.
Okay, that
or
makes
she
more
calls
sense.
the South the fourth accent.
Okay, last
there's like
year,
top three.
The team was
and
so
then
bad that would have been a great name.
The Unpassables. So they had the one team that they had last year was the Untouchables. We called them the Uncrustables.
Yeah.
And they were
You can't nickname other people's teams.
Yeah, they cried a little bit.
Hopefully.
No pun intended. Lots of old New Yorkers in South Florida. Yeah, that makes sense. Did you eat yet? No. Do you want to? Oh, did you eat yet? Oh, did you eat yet? I got it. Okay, yeah. I'm sure those boys will figure out a name they like. Yeah, but what a loser. No, we can't do that. They didn't win a single game last year.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the one where they say, no, that wouldn't work.
No.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
That's what I'm saying. What a winner. They're like, go, what a winner. They're like, what a winner.
Water winner.
That's what they're going to say, water. Because nobody in Texas actually says, what a burger. It's like, what a burger. No, they call it water burger. Like it's been dipped in water. Gwen, how do you say what a burger? Yeah, there you go, right there. We say water burger, yet we don't ever eat there. See, I knew it. I knew Gwen would say it. I knew it. I didn't even see that before you said that. That's hilarious.
Jesse, you're getting worse with the names,
Blitzed
buddy.
Obsession. That's what Sporting Legend. Maybe Sparkle, Razzle, and Dazzle.
Oh my goodness.
Cuban.
No.
Yeah, Cuban. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Water burger Whoppers. No, that's like a chocolate or something. Like a Whopper's a chocolate. Why not call them Dairy Queen? It's the Texas stop sign. It's a group full of boys. They're not called the Queens, okay? We're not calling any of the boys Dairy Queens.
Slay Queen.
Again, you sign a Christian organization statement of faith. We're not. Lisa, reset Jesse. Yeah. Lisa, push the reset button. Just wing it. Running amok. The Pig Skinners.
Oh
I have to say, the Wild Bunch. I think Lone Star Legends. That might be a really good option. I mean, it seems like the winner over here, but let the boys figure it out. I have to text it tonight to the ladies. She's got to know tonight.
Oh,
and
big
the colors.
She'll figure it out. Just settle down.
You want her to do it?
No.
Okay.
Phantom Flags.
The two other teams that they already have picked out are the Vikings and the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies have the color green.
Wait, there's only two other teams?
That she knew of that they hadn't sent her. So there might be people sending their stuff in. So if somebody's going to pick the Lone Star Legends and throw blue, and you're not going to get it.
Oh, no.
You better send it in. Or they're going to pick something stupid like the Uncrustables and then send in blue, and then you can't use royal blue. And that's what you need if you want to be the Lone Star Legends.
It's a Christian organization
How
called
about the Unconverted? The Cobra Chickens. Lightning Bolt. That was actually Phantom Flags. Okay, that's pretty cool. They actually thought about Lightning Bolt or something like that before too. Hey, thanks for coming in, Donovan. We hope you guys are getting better, that everybody else gets better. No more sickness in your house. We'll be praying for you guys to feel better soon. So feel better.
Snapdragons. Yes,
No
have a good
bacon
one,
flans.
Donovan. Good to see you again.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Rush hour. All right, so what do we call? Oh, Cobra chickens.
Cobra chickens. That's what we call the
Canadian
Canadian geese. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Hey, he's still here. He's sticking around. Just keep talking to him.
Well, we are going to talk about vegetable gardens really quick because we're super excited to get some of those medicinals in there.
Yeah.
I am very excited. It's a bean year. We were talking a little bit about that on our the Muggy Gang. The Muggy Gang, the Beavers. We're not being called the Beavers. Oh my word. No, we're gonna put.
I wonder if we could get sponsored by Buc-ee's or something. If we.
Oh yeah, End Zone Enforcers. I still like that one too. I like that one. It's a good one. Okay, so what are you planting right now? Put it in the comments if you're planting something, or you've got something in the ground, or you're just getting ready to put it in. Put it in there. I want to hear what you're planting. I always feel like I'm behind the game, behind the 8 ball here. So, excuse me. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna work on. Hey, Desert Goat, how are you? Oh gosh, tomorrow. I'm yawning. Tomorrow, we are going to work on, I think, tearing down the fence in the yard, around my garden, and trying to get everything cleaned out of there. And then I'm going to try to put some onions in the ground. But I think instead of putting them in the ground this year, I think I'm going to plant them in my Vigo garden, because I have a Vigo garden, self-watering raised bed. And I'm not sure if I want to use it for that, if I want to put some, I'm not sure what I want to do with it, because I want to do something that's not going to be held over into the fall, something that I need to, that's going to be gone early. But I think what I'm going to do is might put my onions in my Vigo garden raised bed and try that, because it's a self-watering and it's it's supposed to do its own thing. And I've got it in a really good, it's full sun, Brampton Gardener. It is full sun. And so I feel like it's in a good spot. So I may put my onions in there. I've had a good onion years, but last year was nothing. So I'm really excited to be able to do something soon. And I got to get my onions in the ground really soon. Peppers, onions, herbs, and some flowers yesterday, Rick said. Full sun for onions. Yes, nothing. The red acre cabbage, broccoli, and Swiss Charter for seeds, and we'll produce seeds this year. That's awesome. Yeah, good. Grab your own seeds. I have a ton of seeds. So I really want to organize my seeds. I already have most of them where I need to be, and I get to figure out exactly what I'm putting in the ground. I miss having cabbage. I love having cabbage. I miss having my own lettuces and stuff. And Ezekiel had a great idea that he wants to grow lettuce in the hydroponics this time. And we were talking about that on Tuesday a little bit. Jesse said they grow great lettuce in their hydroponics. And so we only have a small little arrow garden. It's like only 3 little things, but I think I can do that. Hail Mary Misfits. I think I can grow lettuce in that hydroponics. So I'm going to try to grow 3 different kinds of lettuce, or maybe 2 different kinds of lettuce in there, and have that going this season. So we're going to do lettuce inside a little bit. We're going to put a bunch of stuff outdoors. And I'm excited. I've started all my pansies. I want to grow some more flowers this year too. But it's exciting because the 8-year-old loves to garden. And he said to me today, he said, "Hey, Mom, can you download my book for me so I can listen to my book while I'm gardening today?"
Oh my goodness.
So the 8-year-old is really struggling to read. He has a speech impediment, and he is really struggling to hear the sounds properly, to sound them out. He can't pronounce a lot of the sounds right. So when he says them, it's not coming out the same. So to be able to read it, it's different. So he's in speech therapy. We have a speech therapist come to the house on Fridays. And I told him earlier this week, I said, "Hey, if I have books on Audible, like if I have books that are on your little pad, your tablet, if you listen to them and you get 12 chapter books read for the month of February, I will give you $5. Abigail's like, "I don't remember getting paid to read books." And I'm like, "You didn't." But none of my kids have ever had this much trouble reading or learning to read. So I'm telling you what, he has been so excited. He already went through one book. It was an 80 chapter book. I asked him if he really knew what he was listening to. He basically went through it today and was telling me all the things. His comprehension was amazing. And he was practicing his R sounds while he was telling me. It was so cool. I'm super excited for him to be able to tell a speech teacher tomorrow what he was been reading. And he's already on his 2nd book. In 1 week, his 2nd book. He is so excited. He's like, "Mom, I'm going to have 12 books by this month for sure." And I'm like, "All right, let's go do it." But he is so excited about it. It made me feel so good today when I was telling my sister about what he's been doing, because he doesn't want to read. He doesn't like to read. He doesn't want to try to read, because I think it's been so hard for him that he just pushes it away. So I am very excited to see him kind of do this. So he said, we're going to put books on my tablet, Mom, and we can listen to books while we're planting this year. So he said, just like when you go to the garden and you listen to your murder shows, my podcast that I listen to, he's going to be listening to his books, his Audible books. I am so excited. And the cool thing is that Round the Hay Bale podcast is on Audible, so we can listen to our podcast on Audible.
What if he's like, I don't like that show?
He's like, I don't really like this podcast, Mom.
It's kind of boring.
Sounds weird. But no, so I'm excited. What did she say? I swear that Sarah has 100 different plants started. They're all seedlings at this point. Onions were put out in the garden a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I feel like I know I'm behind, John. Like I was going to ask you guys when you put your onions out. But they just came out at our local feed store. So I feel like it's okay. I still have time. Hopefully his earbuds don't pick up your true crime podcast. I know, right? He has some like over the head earbuds. He doesn't really like them as much. So I think he's going to get the little headphones. And so I'm just going to have to make sure they don't link up with my phone. Thankfully, I listen to mine on Apple, and he doesn't have Apple on his little Fire tablet. So, right, Miss Ann, I'm so excited for him because he is just super excited to be able to do something like this. And it's not something he's very excited about normally. He likes to garden, but now I can do gardens and books together. Let's say Drop said hearing problems, well, cochlear device that's revolutionary and implants completely heal, and the head is a final clinical trial, and boy, medical deaf people will be able to hear. Oh, really? You're doing fine. Onions and potatoes are going to get going now. Yeah, that's what. I can't pick on Eric too much. Miss Monica might come to work just for picking on the sweet. Put me to work for picking on Eric. Yep, there you go. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for him to be able to do this and to be able to kind of work it all together. And I'm just super excited. So that's good to know about potatoes, because I think seed potatoes are coming I think the potatoes are coming up to the feed store, and the ones she had planted last year were pretty good. I've just never been successful at potatoes here. They always get all bogged down and wet and just get all mushy because I plant them and then they always get just goopy. So I would love to plant potatoes and have them grow successfully. I've planted potatoes here. I'm just not successful in growing them. I should try that I want to try it with like old straw, like the old hay and straw that we have out there, and do like straw and hay layers because I've heard that works really well. And I know Troy over at Bar Run Forge does hay bale potatoes. He just shoves them in a hay bale. They seem to work.
Does it ruin the hay bale?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have to use the hay bale you can use it for other animals or stuff. Yeah, the straw bales. I just get a 5-pound bag of potatoes from Walmart and plant them. Yeah. Well, I think the ones at the feed store will actually be not as expensive too. So that's good. Claire Bryant. Okay. Hold on. We're going to go ahead and remove her, and we're going to go ahead and get her. We have a
little bot.
We have a bot. Oh, don't put her up. Thank you, Miss Ann. And Miss Ann helped out too, I think. Oh no, there she goes. Okay, it was me that I just deleted her. I deleted her and putting her on timeout.
Wait, she's ordering something from Sonic?
I don't know what she's doing, but she had some bad face word things. Anyway.
Gluten gardening.
Mal did a video on gluten gardening. Has a ton of different ways to grow potatoes. You always like lean over into the mic, which makes me laugh because you think you're away from the mic, but you literally go towards the mic.
It's more about.
But you're not going to me.
It's more about not like right in the
Mal. How long is 86,000 seconds? I don't know. What in the world?
David is the best kid ever.
No, David is not being the best kid ever.
Why are we asking about 86,000 seconds? Is she a bot too?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. This makes me laugh.
Who are these people?
I don't know. Oh, they just need to keep coming on different ones.
Here comes another one. Tony Sanchez. Should I put these up for people to see?
No. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Well, it looks like we're about ready to go anyway. So, wow, wait, what did you say? Well, are you on subscriber mode? Maybe subscriber for at least 24. I'm going to have to. I don't have any of that because we never get people coming on here and messing with us. So I never have any problem. There you go. There's another one. Fantastic. I mean, it is what it is. We got to go anyway. So Ms. Mock, Eric is copying me. You copied Desert Goat? Rude. Subscriber mode for 1 to 5 is yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. All right, we're gonna end the poll. It looks like Lone Star Legends has won. Crimson Raiders got 7%, and they won at 80%. So anyway, it is now 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and we better get out of here anyway because Eric's got work in the morning, and it has been Ann earning her keep tonight. Yeah, really. But yeah, no, it has been a busy week, and I'm excited because it's going to be nice again tomorrow, and we've got lots of stuff going on, and so yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. It's going to be a fun weekend. I've got a Lattes for Life thing with Liberty. She's doing a pro-life thing, so I'm going to go do that with her. And then Eric's going to be working with flag football stuff, so I'm excited. So enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you back here next Thursday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in here. Thank you for coming in here and modding and doing all the things. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys so much. Hey, who loves coming in here and laughing and hanging out with all of our friends?
Farmers do.
And Farmers Lives too. Thank you guys so much. I will let you know in the community page what the team name ends up actually being. So stay tuned.